Hi everybody, this is Nancy and I've got a new mini to share today. This is this mini was custom designed by Gina's Designs, and you can find Gina's Designs at crafthappens.ning.com, and I'll put that information below. This one was a custom design, and I always wanted to make an armoire. I mean, I always wanted an armoire like this in my house with the shabby chic crackle finish, and I don't have any room for it in my house, so you know, next best thing, make a little mini album that looks like it. So here it is, and I've done I've painted the background like in a dark color. I think like a dark chocolate brown it was, and then I painted some shades of white and cream over it. And then I did not use a regular crackle medium. I used the Elmer's school glue. I think it forms nicer cracks. I really like the pattern on that, and it's just, let me show you, it's just regular Elmer's glue, and it works great. There are tutorials out there on how to do it. I know you put your top coat over the glue while the glue is wet, and it crackles as it dries. And then anyways, then I used inks, Tim Holtz Distress inks in grape, and in shabby shutters, and a little bit of dried marigold. And the flower, excuse me, the green and pink flower I made. And I've got a couple of new dyes. I can't think of what they are right now, but I'll list them down below also, because they make great flowers. I'm really happy that I bought them. It was well worth it. Okay, so let's go inside. The mini's pretty thick. And I use the Die Cuts with a View Mademoiselle paper line. And this opens up. Oh, and this right here, I added this little chipboard piece, you know, just for a little bit more detail. And that's in the Nestabilities set from Gina's Designs. And then this little doily here is a Tim Holtz doily die, or doily edge die on the edge, whatever it is. And then, so this opens up, and there's a pocket here. And there's also a pocket back here. You can stick a tag right behind here, and I meant to do that and forgot. And then this comes out, so you've got a photo mat there, and journaling, and you can put a picture on the other side. And then there's a pocket here, which this is actually kind of a placeholder. I forgot all about that I was going to make a tag for that pocket. It's really a good size, and you know, there's room for a huge tag in there. And I was going to put, you know, lace and, well, whatever, I forgot. Okay, this page, I made that flower. And this, the filigree frame, that's by Gina's Designs. And the photo mat is the Tim Holtz Baroque die. And it opens up for photos or journaling. And just a butterfly that was in my stash. I think it's probably K and Company. And a pearl bling, and this is just from the paper. That's part of the paper, and it's really glittered. Can you see how shiny it is? Really gorgeous paper. I think I bought 2 stacks. I was hoarding it. Okay, next page. The dress form is Gina's Designs, and I cut a lacy mat with my Cricut, you know, behind it, and then I just used, you know, made her dress out of various lace pieces from my stash. I particularly like this one. That lace is, I know, is from Sacrafters, and I got it, I think, on her, I think it's her Zibbet shop. I made the flower, the blue one. These were in my stash. Oh, and then this opens. I don't want to forget that. That's a rub-on. I can't remember who makes it. And on this page, this one doesn't open. It was supposed to, and I somehow glued it down. But it does have a tag pocket, and those are just little rub-ons from Michael's, I think. You know, when they had those dollar bins in the front. And the flower I made, I just learned how to make curly flowers. Oops. and just some bling and some fabric appliques. And this flower I think is Recollections. And there's a little laser cut like iron gate. Actually that one was in my stash. I don't have no idea where it came from. And on this page has a lot going on. I've got these little metal buttons. It says art. That's on top of an image that I printed from my computer. And some little seam binding and buttons just kind of dangling there. And the flower I made, and it's very shiny. I used the gold stars by Dylusions, a mica spray, which they're not making anymore. Unfortunately, it was my favorite thing I had in my stash. And they're not making it. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's that punched butterfly there, and I fussy cut, and a little metal Tim Holtz lock, and this opens for photos or journaling. And then this whole page actually pulls down, and I can put pictures there. And this little metal pull, whatever you call it, that's by I Am Memory Makers, I think. And then these are little like architectural pieces, and those are from, you know what, I can't remember where anything's from right now. I think those are 7 Gypsies, and they come white, and you can ink them or spray them. You know, they're not, they are Tattered Angels. That's what they are, by Tattered Angels. Okay, now this page is my favorite. This one is a gorgeous ribbon applique that I did not make that. I wish I had, but I bought this on Zibbit, and I don't know who the seller was. I could look it up if anybody was really interested, or if I find it, I'll put it down below in the information. And this opens, and this is a crackle stamp that rolls, and I really love those. I have about 5 of them, and they roll instead of, you know, pressing it. You just roll it across the paper. I used it a few times in this mini. And the rose I made, and these are little glass flowers from Etsy. I think that's probably from Carla's Etsy. And a little envelope that opens up with a tag inside. Excuse me, closes with Velcro. And a little piece of a doily. This is a half a doily from Gina's Designs. I cut it in half just for a little extra detail, and I used the other half on the next page, right there. And this page is like a jewelry collage. I just took some old jewelry out of my stash. First I rolled that crackle stamp over the paper, and then I put a flourish on it, and then I just started hot gluing pieces of jewelry. I just kind of grabbed them out of my stash and glued them down. And it opens like that. There's lines for journaling. And some vintage image from Melissa Francis. And the bird cage, which apparently a pearl fell off right there. That's also Gina's Designs. And the flower I made, and I put a little jewelry piece in the center. And then this is my last page. And this page, all I did is just make a little envelope. I don't know what you call this, but it just flips down, and I could put pictures for journaling. And I put a couple of stickers that were in my stash. And that's it. Here's the back. The front again. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye.